do the trade finder. Desi Baines, day to day. He's day to day. So I'm just going to check something. Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, and where's Miles Turner? Let's see if that nets me anything. 11 offers. I'm not giving up a pick to take on someone that's on 48 at the age of 35. That's a terrible deal. I'm giving up a pick and no. So yeah, these deals are pretty rubbish, you know, like you'd think I'm giving up the best player and then I'm adding 2 players that are half decent and I'm getting similar overall ratings in return. So we'll forget about that and we might take what's Turner on? Is Turner on a expiring? Draymond's on a team option, but he's 34. See, a 2.5-star draft pick does entice me, but Bruce Brown doesn't. 76 on 23 mil on an expiring. So it would clear up cap, but that pick's probably going to be middle of the road in the first round. And I don't think this is a strong draft. At least I can't remember if it is a strong draft. I think I may have just... Did I do an auto-generated next draft? I can't remember. 23. If I was to do that trade, I'd then try to trade Clint Capella for someone else. It doesn't really net me anything. I'd have to then slide Mobley up to the centre position and have Stewart as my power forward. Just bear with me as I go through some of my thought processes. Gotta love it. Gotta love my old 2K boy, Hartenstein, getting the dime, getting the money, the cash bag on 30 mil there. Couldn't be more prouder of my old 2K boy. No, I'm not giving up a pick. Even if it's my own pick, I'd rather include that pick and do a different trade. So that makes no sense because we've got Drew and we've got Poole. So no, that's a no from me. No. So Hunter's 2 years younger than Miles Turner. On similar contracts, so I'd be clearing Clay's 15 mil over the next 2-3 years. In all honesty, it's not a horrible contract with obviously the amount of salary cap there is these days. So first round pick Magic, swap worst with Suns. So does that mean I'd get the Magic pick or the Suns pick? I suppose it depends on who is the worst pick. So let's just go into the scouting. How do we do that on here? It's been a while. prospect draft, mock draft. Here we go. That's what I'm after. So what was it? Suns and Magic. So it would be Magic's picks. Currently is second. And it's the worst of... Where's the Suns at? So yeah, if it ends up being the worst pick out of that, the pick swap, and I'm getting the Suns pick, if that's what it is, I'm getting pick 16. So nah, that's a no from me. He'll probably be around, overall will probably be around 72, 73. So for an 80 overall Clay, nah, I'm not doing that. Trade finder. We'll go Poole and Clay. Oh, do we go Poole and Green? I don't want to take on any big salaries. So, like, I see Paul George and I'm like, well, you know, but he's only 83 overall these days. So that's a no from me. We'll go with the Klay Thompson. At this stage, I think we're hitting the brick wall, and it's not looking likely we'll end up making a trade, because it's got to make sense. Like, that would clear up a lot of space. You'd give me a younger shooting guard instead of Poole with only 3 rating difference, and he's on 2+1. B-, B+, B, and obviously him being old, it will probably not matter. He's reached his potential. First round pick, Hornets, lottery protected. Well, it kind of makes sense not to do that, because why would I trade 2 players higher rating than Bruce Brown on a maybe? You know, like, I won't get that pick if it ends up falling in a lottery. So if it was not lottery protected, I'd consider it. But Anthony Simons, 25. I'd then still have to move Clint Capella over on another trade. So that really doesn't help me all that much. And Anthony would be, which I think I drafted him anyway. So yeah, that's a stupid trade. Anthony Simons would be behind Desmond Bain, so it kind of makes no sense to do that trade. Let me just do this scouting mock draft. So hang on. Oh, I thought I was the Nuggets there for a second. I'm like, did I trade them my pick? And why is it number 1 when, like, I'm winning games? Okay, so who's this Randolph dude? Am I even scouting him? I'm probably only scouting people around where my pick was, so probably not. Ceiling Anthony Davis. Potential A+. Ooh. Randolph Joseph. Sounds like his name's around the wrong way, don't it? Randolph Joseph. We'll see if that pick is lottery protected, because it might be. What is it? Magic, and it's the Nuggets. Top 5 protected, yeah. So, yeah, that's. But Magic's isn't, and Magic is also not that great. Let's go to the standings. League standings. And Magic is sitting 5 and 12. So, what's that? They're in the bottom 4, or the bottom 4, bottom 5 teams. And let's actually have a look at their roster. You'd think they'd be doing a bit better, but does it fall off a cliff? Yep, 77 overall. And then does their bench fall off a cliff? Yeah, it sort of does a little bit. If I go into coaching, I want to go to. How do I go to the other team? Can I go to another team and have a look at their rotation? No. What am I doing? Swap. Can I swap teams? No. Maybe I'll go to season stats, and we'll go to team stats. No, player stats. There we go. We'll be able to work things out here. Yeah, their bench does definitely fall off a cliff. So no, that's not what I want. Leave menu, yes. Team Intel, that's what I want. Magic. What are they? Rebuilding. So it's rebuild time for them. They will still want prospect or draft picks rather than an aging veteran, unless they're on an expiring deal. The team is targeting Jalen Williams, Landry Shamet, Colin Murray Boyles. Don't bother trying to trade for Donovan Clingan and Jordan Walsh. And there's no one on the trade blocks, so let's just double check this. I can't see them turning their season around with things dropping off a cliff. So what's Malcolm Griffin stealing Kevin Durant, and does it have his potential at B? Okay, so let's just try to trade finder that. I don't think they're gonna buy on it because they're rebuilding, so it probably means that they're not going to want to trade. Where's the trading thing? Sort of lost my bearings with this new interface. Trade finder. Let's go to Magic. Unprotected. Okay. I'd be definitely clearing cap, but I'm still like, I'm still trying to get my head around what swapping best with Magic and swapping worse with Pelicans means. Because if I'm getting Magic pick, I'd do that. I'd do that trade in an instant, because I'd be saving close to 18 mil and I'd be getting potentially pick 2 in the draft. So let's just try to do this. So remove this trade, pick. Let's see if I can do this. Unprotected, pick, magic, unprotected. I don't think they're going to buy on that, so I might throw in an unprotected future first. Oh, they agreed. They agreed to it. Okay, bye, Miles Turner. Nice knowing you, mate. Oh my God. I don't know if I did the right thing there because I'm still learning about picks and all that sort of stuff. So, geez, I gotta hope Magic need to still be shit, and the 3 ratings better of Miles Turner better not turn them into a team that starts winning. Because if I've just saved myself 18 mil, only 3 overall difference, and netted myself the number 2 pick in the draft, that is a very Smith City type of old school 2K trade. It won't show up straight away on the mock draft board because it's however that happens on 2K. I don't understand how it doesn't just automatically say that I've got that pick. So that means I'm going to have to go into my rotations now. And I wasn't really expecting Miles Turner to be the one I traded first, but it is what it is. And we'll look at the game plan there, and we'll get him straight in the starting lineup. Why not? So, Jock. And then Landale's going to be my backup once again. I know it's a bit of OCD, but I gotta do the rotations going from point guard to centre and then centre to point guard. It makes me understand rotations a bit better. I don't know why I do that, but I do it. So, all right. So we've got Jock, Green. Where's Dort gone? There he is. And then Poole. And then he's my sort of reserve. So Poole can go down to 21. I'll give Jock another 2 minutes. And hopefully that has netted us the number 2 pick in next season's draft. So I did have to give up 2 future firsts, but I envision that I'm going to be good anyway because I rate myself as a general manager. So we will sim through these dates. We'll sim through 3 games and we'll get stuck into a game against the Knicks. So we'll sim through this. We won't look at any of the stats just because it was a long start of the video. Desmond Bane's fully healed. Just rotation manually. Sorry, Clay, you're going to go on the bench now. Desmond Bale. What I'll do is that's what I'll do. So let's try to get Bane up to his minutes. There we go. had a good win there. We're not looking at the stats. We're just going straight to the next game. Desmond Bain, no. Decline trade. Don't even think about. I should probably do that. Trade block. Untouchables. Flag. Desmond Bain. Mobley. Is there anyone else? I think that's probably all for the untradables. And yep. Oh, we had a big win there. Massive win. 31 points. All right, so now that we've had a few games under our belt, we'll go back to the mock draft scenario. And have Magic started to win? Don't tell me they've started to win. Oh, there we go. Pick 5. So maybe Miles Turner's started to turn things around for the Magic. But what's this guy's ceiling? Nothing. Let's see. Ceiling Hall of Fame. And one either side. All NBA. All right, so what have Magic done? What am I looking at? Power rankings. What's Magic done in the last 3 games? Last week they're 2-2. So we just got to hope that they start losing some more games, and that'll help us secure at least a top 5 pick. Even if it is a top 5 pick and saving 18 mil and a player that's 3 overall less, I'm happy with that. And we'll just jump straight into the Simcast. No. Alright, so we're heading into the third, down by 16. This is going to be a struggle game to get back into it. Oh no. Good luck, Smith City. You're going to need it.
Doncic out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Neesmith. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Oh, we'll look at the stats. Yep. 16-8-7-1. Brandon Clark, 16-2-3-1. Naismith, 3-2-1. They're all looking like they're having pretty efficient games. Keegan Murray, 11-5-1. Herbert Jones, 10-1 and 1 block. DiVincenzo, 8-2-3-1. OG, 84 overall, but he's only scored 5 points. Okay. Not Dwayne Wade.
Now, here's Anunoby. Pass to Clark. That shot,
good D,
no
good D.
Great
right.
D that time from Green. On the wing, Bain. Poole finds Bain. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Clark. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
We're not looking good here in this game.
Stats for the Knicks.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in
There you go, Jock. On your Jock.
Another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with.
Suffering your
Look
Jocks.
at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Doncic shooting foul as the whistle blows.
Good help D there by Flag.
eye-popping talent
But
from Doncic.
you'd say that he's going to get close to the foul line. Oh, he missed one.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe.
He only missed them
in that
both.
last
Good
game.
foul.
Jones checked in for the Knicks. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And then for New Orleans, Yabusele, he's checked in for Jock Landale. Dort comes in for ABC. And it's LeVert in for Bain. Now, here's Dort. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
He didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustles the guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting.
Anobi's had 5 points for the whole game, and then he puts that little turnaround fadeaway in.
Poole kicks
Gotta
to
love
Green.
it.
Poole against Russell. Here's LeVert.
Gotcha on that.
Here's Dort. Luka Doncic grabs the miss.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Pelicans trail by 17. Poole finds Green. Here's Yabusele. He's covered by Clark. Three-pointer, LeVert.
On you, LeVert.
Three-pointer. LeVert's got 13 points.
My boy.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor it.
If I can get this down to
Such a great element, having
12-point or a 10-point game heading into the last, I sort of like my chances, but it's going to be tough
To
to
see
get
that
it to there.
assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates.
Possessions
Luka
like that
says,
aren't going to
I'm just
help.
making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative.
Did that go
mind.
out of bounds?
Fun to
Oh,
watch. Here's a look at some of the stats for him.
this is the stuff I don't like with 2K25.
The Knicks leading by 18.
Because one, a player's not going to just go out of bounds and receive it like
Now,
that.
here's Doncic. He's got 20.
And the passer's not
Right
going to
side,
pass
Russell.
it to that
Step back
scenario
shot.
either.
Second chance shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be
Well,
shooting
we've got
free throws
5
here.
people watching right now. That's Mississippi first on the live for quite a while.
He's looking to score.
For the Knicks, Johnson comes in for
So it's now
OG
20.
Anunoby.
It's not
and
looking
it's
good.
Conley in for Luka Doncic. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Mobley, he's checked in for Yabusele. Now, here's Poole. 16 points for him. LeVert finds Green. Lock at 6. And that one, good.
There you
Green's
go.
got his first points in this one.
That's a tough one there from Draymond Green. As tough as they come.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Knicks. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Russell with the
Oh,
bucket.
that was good D by Poole, but
Piece of the crossover there that
D'Angelo
just
Russell
defended
turns back the
off
clock
there.
with that.
Green against Johnson. Mobley the pass to Green. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. LeVert kicks to Dort. The pass to Mobley. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And it's Russell
Absolute
in the
dog
corner.
shit.
And that comes off the assist by Jones. 7 points for D'Angelo Russell.
I think Tilo has all sorts of confidence when he has that kind of spot in his arsenal.
Pass to LeVert. Over Conley. A nice shot by LeVert. And that's 15 points for Karis LeVert.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Okay, time for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us.
Now got bloody Mike Conley popping up. Didn't even know he was still in the league.
Head athletic trainer for the Pelicans. He said he's got a nasty bruise on his thigh, and they're just trying to keep the leg loose for him. Right in the thick of the season, this is a major blow. We'll see how this group of players responds going forward.
Oh, yeah.
Back to you guys.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Got 7 people watching.
They need to take the best course of action.
Everybody
get out of my
house.
house.
For him. We all
Even
know
though
how
we're in your
badly
house.
he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Keegan Murray's checked in for Mike Conley. 1:15 left to play in the third. They get the rebound. Green with the block.
You can see Draymond Green so fired up every time he has a chance to impact the game defensively.
There you go.
Transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Wide open look here for Murray. And a miss there on the triple.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Passes it to Green. Crafty move. No good that time. Murray with the defensive effort.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Green passes to Mobley. Some solid defense from Clark.
I just tried to do a fake, and for some reason it just put up that terrible.
And here is Johnson.
Shot.
Outside Russell. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's New York with an 18-point lead as the quarter.
The Pelicans, 90.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's DiVincenzo. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Green is out there with Evan Mobley. Then there's Desmond Bain. Then it's Holiday, and it's ABC in at the small forward. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Nesmith. Shot clock at 5. ABC grabs the board. ABC's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Bain. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bain. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Monday, they'll continue the road trip, heading out to Atlanta to take on the Hawks. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Phoenix Suns.
And for that game against the Spurs, it's never easy going up against the top team in the West. But if they're able to come away with the win, it's going to be a huge confidence booster.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Diabate's checked in. DiVincenzo against Bain. To the left side wing. Back to Mobley. Can't connect from short range. The Knicks leading by 18. Here's DiVincenzo. And that one is good. DiVincenzo's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Knicks. Now a timeout call.
Drew Holiday injured.
You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
You gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down. Poole comes in for Drew Holiday. Pelicans trail by 20. Poole the pass to Bain. DiVincenzo with the rebound. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter.
He dishes it to Murray. Now the pass to Anunoby. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
A lot of appreciation about OG's game, right? A hard-nosed defender who can also get you buckets at times. He's always willing to outwork you.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Payne against DiVincenzo. Pass to ABC. Loose.
Oh, Payne is just having a shocker. After I said I really like using him, he's had a horrible game.
And look at the inside presence already from Murray.
Probably just don't force this shit with him.
Cool. And it's Luka with the rebound.
Yeah, I just want to get out of this game.
Doncic has got 11
I'll finish
rebounds
it, but like
game.
I want to just see the rest of it.
And
But yeah, I think this is absolutely ugly.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now, here's Poole. Green passes to Mobley. They get a hand on it. Right wing. Some nice passing here by New Orleans.
And one
that'll be
is
2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
That's on Keegan Murray.
At all times, he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
And a new group in for the Knicks. New York with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Driving in. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be
goaltending.
Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Man, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
The coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Draymond Green. On the wing, Payne. He feeds it to Mobley. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end. They can't find a way to get the embers going.
Aaron Nesmith.
And so Nesmith nails both of them.
At this rate, I think
Pelicans
we
have
should
gotten off
just
to a rough start in the 4th
export
quarter,
the team.
going 0 for 4 so far. Passes it to Yabusele. Here's Mobley. Here's Yabusele. ABC passes to Mobley.
Oh my god.
Number 12
I was
goes
going
in.
to
He's
say,
made 7.
if that was not a made bucket, I would have
that
just
basket
probably
right there,
turned it off and
brings
thrown the
to that
PS4 over the
trouble
fence.
run by the Knicks.
Here's Conley. Pelicans pull it in. Mobley's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's ABC, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Mann. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul.
Desmond Bane.
That's his first foul.
First personal
And
foul.
now only one away from being in the penalty.
Conley against Poole. Out to Wade. Shoots from the corner. It's
Lucky.
rebounded by Poole.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Outside, Bane. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And the guy knows how to score. Bane manipulating the D there to his
At the
advantage.
line, he'll shoot 3.
No good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. Conley with it. Poole with the steal. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, Poole does such a great job
Well,
of
we're not
reading
going to win,
and
but
reacting
I'm just
to both
hoping I get the
things, not just
score
the
line back to
steal,
being something
but the score on the
respectable.
other end.
Conley against Poole. And again, it's the Knicks missing. On offense here are the Pelicans. Good momentum, 8 straight points.
Thought that was going to be a turnover with the long pass bullshit that 2K normally is about.
Deficit still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Here's Wade. The Pelicans make their last shot. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Here's Poole with the drive. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope. When just a little while ago, it looked like hope was lost.
New York takes timeout.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
A timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Now, here's Doncic. Clark finds Murray. To the inside. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Murray. Doncic has got 9 points now in just the second half. Out of bounds.
Oh my God, an NBA player making millions of dollars wouldn't receive the ball and take a giant backward step to be out of bounds. Like, are we that serious, 2K?
Drew Holiday.
The Knicks leading by 20. Now DiVincenzo. Doncic outside. Pass to Murray. Back to Doncic. The 3. Pelicans pull it in. Landale's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Holiday. Inside. Landale with the bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Doncic against Holiday. Taken away by Holiday. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. Here's Mobley.
Oh my God.
And Clark has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. It's an 18-point game. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And so aggressive on the offensive glass. Murray using that size well.
Landale pass to ABC. To the paint, the 9-foot shot. 2 points. That one goes. Landale's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Doncic. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Mobley.
What determination from Doncic pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 16-6 run. Mobley the pass to Landale. On the wing, Bane. To the middle.
There you go, Desi. Get up there. T-Rex arms for the dunk.
Baines' ability to go right to the rack. That'll happen more often than not.
There's the pass to Clark. The 10-footer. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. 22 points for Brandon Clark. Pelicans trail by 20.
108.
And Holiday kicks to Bane. Back to Holiday. Outside, Bane. Mobley the pass to Bane. Shot clock at 6. Holiday finds Bane. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Doncic passes to Clark. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Pelicans shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Out to the right wing. ABC passes to Landale. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And they know
Jeez,
for
that
next time,
counter is just going up and up and up. We've got 14 watching. Sorry, but it's been a pretty average game to watch there as you all work without commenting. And that's a 3 by
Doncic has got 14 points now in the second half.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
112.
Pass to Bain. Knocked away. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
And Mobley throws it down.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's DiVincenzo. And the layup's good off the glass. DiVincenzo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And some shiftiness from Dante that time with the ball.
Pelicans trailed by 21.
After this, I'm going to jump off, guys. But yeah, thank you for sticking with me through this blown out game.
Bain with the bucket. Bain's got 19 points.
Striking fast inside. Bain isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
2 minutes remaining.
Bain with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. New Orleans moving the ball around. The kick out to Holiday. Murray against Bain. Rejected by Murray.
And that length and timing make Keegan a terrific shot blocker. And
that's a good dunk by DiVincenzo. I didn't think I played too terrible defense there on the transition dunk, but
taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Yeah, that's the game. That's the game. Like they had a chance in the last minute.
We've got 123 left in the fourth quarter.
Starting to sound like an auto.
Record books as a blowout. A dominating
an auto saying from the commentators.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going.
The defensive player just went straight through
on display here.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. The Pelicans make their last shot. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the 3 off target. Here's ABC. He's guarded by Johnson. ABC, and he banks in the layup.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to.
So we really should have lost by 30, but we lost by 15 in the end. And that's all she wrote for that game. We'll have a check of the stats and then we'll get out of here.
And it makes a big difference. Once they start.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks.
Still happy with the trade I made, getting rid of Miles Turner. It's definitely made my starting lineup a bit weaker, but when you can get yourself a lottery pick or a potential lottery pick and saving 18 mil with 3 rating difference on the person you traded for, it kind of made sense. So we'll look at the box scores. Triple-double by Luka. Brandon Clark had a double-double with a plus-minus of plus 17. Keegan Murray had 17, 7, and 3. DiVincenzo had a pretty good all-around game. OG only had 11 points with no other stats. Herbert Jones had 10, 2, 2 with 1 block. And yeah, so we'll flip over to my side. Jordan Poole had 24-2-2, and I'm not too sure how injured Drew Holiday is in this game. He must have picked it up in the first half sim that I do. Flag was 23-5-6 with 1 block. Desmond Bain had 5 turnovers. I was just trying to force things too much with him there because he's been out injured the last few weeks, and so yeah, I tried to do a little bit too much with him, and obviously got those 5 turnovers. A couple were from me directly. Mobley 17-14, 1 and 2 blocks. Levert 15, 1 and 3. Drew Holiday deep left thigh bruise 18-2, 6 and 1. Jock Landale 8-6, 1 and 1, and Dort 6-2, 1 and 1. Now that I got the lottery pick, do I trade Clay and the centre I just received for an upgrade at the centre position? That's food for another thought. A thought for another day. 18 people jumping on. At least 14 of them for the whole entirety of the game. Saw absolute putridness from me, and we'll just get out of here. And I'll see you on another one. But thank you for everyone stopping by. And yeah, I enjoyed the first game and the trade, and then that game was pretty poor. So we'll just sim through the date so it saves. I may as well do this before I get out of here. That means we will have to go to pool. And we will move just the player. Levert could be my backup point guard now. We'll take Clay up to 14. And that's probably where we'll sit it for the time being, and we will get one of our non-injured players out of the reserves, and Drew can suit up. Oh, hang on. What have I done there? Have I just done it manually? Yeah, I have done it. Anyway, I can't be bothered sorting that out right now. But I'll get out of here. I'll love you and leave you. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next time, whenever that is.